Recently, the American government slammed 14% tariff on Nigeria's major export to the US. If you understand this tariff thing, you will know that Nigeria is in trouble. Now, let us use a bag of rice as our major export, for example, to explain this tariff. Okay? Imagine that you are selling a bag of rice to somebody in the US for 10,000 naira. Assume that is our export. With the 14% tariff, it simply means that bag of rice that was selling for 10,000 naira in the US will start selling for 11,400. What has happened is that with the 14% tariff, which is an additional tax of 1,400, that bag of rice that was selling for 10,000 naira is now selling for 11,400, which has made it more expensive for the people in the US. What this means is that the US have made that your product more expensive in their country, and which will start discouraging people from buying your product. Hence, the people will start looking for cheaper alternatives. In Nigeria's own situation, our major export to the US is our crude. So what the US is doing is that US is now making our crude more expensive in their country by slamming an additional 14% tariff on our crude. Do you understand? And this can discourage buyers because they will start looking for cheaper alternatives because our product have become more expensive in their country. So they will start looking for local and cheaper alternatives to our crude. Will this affect our economy? Yes. So that is why I said there's a problem. There's a bigger problem in the country because you and I know that the crude is basically the export in Nigeria that the government uses to survive. Our budget is reliant on how much crude we sell, basically. Our debt servicing is reliant on how much crude we sell. So you understand that it's going to be a problem if this tariff stands in America and American buyers of our crude decide to walk away because our crude have become more expensive in America. Hence, these people will start looking for cheaper alternatives because the consumers in America and the businesses in America are the people to pay the excesses of this tariff, right?